rolling slowly down the highway, and I can tell you, 360 votes, 71% of you wanted to go to the auction. Now this auction starts at 10 a.m. in Greenville. Now, as far as I know, the polls don't start till noon, so there's a little bit of an offset. I may be able to still get the tail end of those polls, but right now we're going to go do an auction preview. There is some Red Power there, and we're going to do a little Red Power hour. I've never owned any of these tractors, and I've never driven one either. So there you go. Let's go check it out. Auction preview. Well, why mess around? We'll come right to the 311 fast hitch plow, and you know I've got one of these. I've made several videos. This is tripped, so that needs snap back, and I don't know if they did that for balancing purposes or what, but yeah, it needs. What I do is I take a block like that and just pick it up and snap it right down. It should snap in place, but yeah, not a bad plow. It's like one cover board's broke, but got all the extensions there. Yeah, SMV sign holder. Let me come over here. It looks like an International brush hog, and looks like a 6-footer. And it's been converted to fast hitch. I'm sure this, well, maybe 3-point converted. It doesn't look bad at all. Yeah. I like having stuff like this. All right, and then he's got, this is a brush hog made by Bush Hog. That is a 3-point special. And talk about special, got a carry-all. Got a carry-all. And we haven't seen the tractors yet, so I don't know which one this is going to fit. But I wouldn't doubt that would fit the big prong. Like even on my 756. That carry-all, that's got to be 6 foot long. He's got all kinds of miscellaneous stuff here. I mean, he's even got fast hitch to 3-point adapters there. An adjuster arm, step, 3-point hitch, 2-row planter. Looks like it needs a little TLC. Little spreader. 3-point. Let's dig into the tractors. All right, first one out of the gates, the biggest one here, and that's 460 utility. And you know, we saw that 606 cell at, oh, and it comes with a bonus flat. But we saw that 606 cell a couple of months ago, and if you go on any of the blogs, man, they compare that 606 a lot with the 460 utility. The setup and design, and man, does it have a huge footprint. Those are 18.426s. It's like running duals. Sheesh. Fat suckers. Now this looks like an original Top Link International. And I don't know, Dylan, you corrected me. The one was apparently a John Deere. And but yeah, it comes with the hitch insert there. Oh, jeez, still can't get over the width of those. But I don't know, you know, like something like this. Okay, he's done a little something. The seat looks great on it. I mean, that's definitely been probably not original. Hours, it looks like, I mean, that, okay. This must be a brand new piece right there, because I know it has more than, I'd say 61 hours. But no, it doesn't look bad at all. I mean, you know, it looks like somebody used it and they didn't abuse it. But yeah, gonna go about 50 horsepower. You know, if I had a tractor like this, I'd probably just I'd probably take the 2000 loader off the 400 and put it on this. Yep. And then let's see, we got a Ford. Can't afford. You know what? I'm going to go out on a limb and say it's an 8N. I don't know. Both pedals on the right side, one on the left. Could it be? Could be. New-ish seat. And I see sickle bar behind it. That's an Oliver sickle bar, and it's already hooked up. Well, there's no guessing what he did with this. Got the Willy Wonka gold ticket carburetor. There you go. And it comes with the already bent something or other. Yeah. And we got us a Ferguson. What it exactly is, I don't know. But there you go. You Ferguson guys, you're gonna know what it is. I'm not. Yeah, it's rough. It is. The funny thing is, it probably could be one of the best starting and running tractors here. Oh, what would an auction be without a Super A? And it comes with the cultivators already mounted up. Regulators mount up. No, cultivators mounted up. And you know, she's leaving her mark there. The steering box is leaking. I see they got the Zerk going on there, and yeah, it needs seal put in it if you really care enough to get it out of the rust prevention program. Yeah, 12 volt. Huh. Yeah, she's bleeding bad right there. That's serious rust. That's a little more rust prevention than I care for. 11-2-24s. Yeah, yeah. Do a resto on it or parts or whatever you want to do. And here we go. We got a 240 utility. Oh, and it looks, these hoses look new fitting, solenoid starter. I mean, got new Napa coil on there. I mean, looks like somebody did a little bit of something with this tractor. And, you know, you could put a loader on here too, and as small as it is, it has manual steering. That's that. If you're going to put a loader on a tractor, ooh, and that seat's brand new too. Check that out. This guy didn't mess around with seats, man. I'll give him credit where credit is most definitely due. You're not going to be uncomfortable on these tractors. But the 2001 loader is what this tractor calls for. I mean, this is like as small as, you know, it calls for. But the 2000 loader has the cylinders on both sides for dump. And the one has just the center cylinder for dump. Not a trip bucket. You know, looks like he's got the barnyard paint job going on. Missing the insert inside there and stuff. But, yeah, I mean, and you can tell he's done a little bit of attention to detail stuff. You know, he saw me put that on my A and got some paint going on there. And, you know, it don't look like a bad tractor. He's got that going underneath. So chances are that brush hog went to this tractor. Because the 460 has it above, but that doesn't necessarily mean that he used this and didn't use that, but usually that's the case. So yeah, got PTO guard on there. New fittings. I mean, they're not, you know, they're brand new. So if you ever had hopes and aspirations in your lifetime to own a 240, this might be one to take serious. I mean, obviously the key's not in it, or I'd be on it. But, yeah, got the old clamshells, you know, the International designed those to help keep the mud and stuff off the driver. But yeah, and I don't know, this was replaced by far. And that's not a big cylinder at all. I mean, 2-inch, maybe. You know, 2 by 12. Yeah, there you go. 240. That's how much I weigh. A 3-point post hole digger. Those always sell well. There you go. Buckets galore. Now what's this? Another 8N? Wait, what's this? You first on race dayers, you'll know. Again, it's rough. These were probably these two and the Ferguson was probably the first tractor or tractors on the farm. Got a little fire pond there. Yeah, 3-point discs. I don't know, 6-footers. 2 bottom. Manure spreader. All right. Old ground driven special. Oh, it's clean. Now, I'm due, and so are you. You eat out of it, and I'll video it. That's just the way it goes. This thing does look like it would spread, though. Huh. Okay, it's a little grindy, but what do you want for government cheese? Yeah, this looks far less than perfect. Bearing. Tedders and rakes and tedders. There's a set of Olivers. Okay. I don't know, are they 10-footers? Maybe it says right there. Yeah, White Farm Equipment, Oak Brook, Illinois. There you go. Yeah, so they got, let's see. Of course, it always depends on the spacing, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So these might be 9-footers. I mean, they're not. Boy, the M would eat these alive. I don't, there's a chip out of that one there. You know, if you're going to pull them off enough to do the middle one, you might as well just do the bearings and throw new discs on there anyways. And these look like 18-inch. All the cleaners look like they're there. Got your SMV thingamajig. Yeah, old set ollies. Ollie in free. Well, here's an old horse drawn special. And I have no idea what kind it is. No idea whatsoever. Looks like it had oats. Planted oats last. It comes with the, oh cool. You get the raccoon shit and rat's nest already built in. And you get seed from 1944, so it's definitely heirloom. They've been eating like champs. Rope trip. Can you believe they didn't have hydraulics? Yeah. This is an Ontario. So maybe they brought it down from Canada. Yeah. Yeah, I'd say yard art. That's just me. I know some of you guys are gonna be like, yard art? How dareth you? Well, you want to come by it and rebuild it? I'll video the series. How's that? Now the real estate is selling here. I think there's 70 acres. I believe they said something about there's 40 tillable acres. I'm completely not interested in the real estate sale part of it. Normally they're going to sell all this stuff and then like at noon or 1 sell the real estate, but I don't know if that's a fact. I'm just spewing that out. And I don't know, like as far as the smalls, I don't know if there's a bunch of smalls to do. But if there's not, if indeed there is not, this is going to go by fast. There's also a skid loader here, and it must be in the building. I believe it's a case on wheels. It didn't look to be huge, but yeah. Even the pisser's red. Even a red Corvette for sale. There's also a Jeep here too. I don't know if it's a Wrangler CJ7. I'm not sure, but that Vet right there is for sale. It's red. All right, well, there you go. Some fast hitch equipment with some fast hitch tractors to go with it. And I don't know, I thought that carryall looked pretty nice. Looked like somebody just put that together. And I mean, the prong assembly and the wood, brand new. So that'd be something worth bidding on. The brush hog, I mean, good grief. I got 2 rotary cutters, Woods 42C rotary cutters. And quite a few of you are deceived, and how that is that you are looking at those Woods rotary cutters as finished mowers, and they are not. Those are indeed brush hogs. Rotary cutter is synonymous with brush hog, and that's what those are. And I'm brush hogged out. I mean, I got that one down at WTC 2 years ago, and I used the H to pull it, and now I got 2 brush hogs with a cub. So probably pretty good on brush hogs. Although if I wasn't, I'd be looking at that fast hitch, and there's deer right there, dead deer. Somebody cut the antlers off. But you know, and then there's the 311 plow. They're not really that hard to come by. I've seen a lot of 311 plows sell at auction over the years, along with the, I guess, 211s, the 2 bottoms. You saw the mold board was tripped, the 3rd one. That's not a big deal to reset, unless there's a pin or something missing that I didn't look close enough to. Didn't have the depth wheel on there, but that's not that big of a deal with draft control. You know, draft control to Major Tom. This is draft control to Major Tom. You speds.